probably a podiatrist would say was a little bit of a better choice for me, because here's the deal, Vionic is podiatrist designed. Not only are you getting a stylish, chic walking sneaker, you're also getting it at a big deal price, so get it before it's gone, on free shipping and handling for Memorial Day weekend. This is a polished sneaker, but you have that Vio motion technology, a deep heel cup, and an arch support that brings you back to proper alignment. Normally, these would be $139.99. Our big deal price saves you about 30 bucks, plus the free shipping and handling. So this one's cream. I'm gonna slip into these. We have cream, cameo rose. It is like the color of an Italian cameo piece of jewelry, but it also works as a really great neutral. We do have it in black, and that one does have a really nice black outsole too. Next to that is going to be the cobblestone. So that one's a little warmer, more like a taupe. We've got cobblestone. And then we also have it in blue mist as well. Oh, I like the blue mist too. Oh, okay, I put on some heels. Monica Tenorino, come on over. Because, you know, I was hosting with David today, and
he's a tall fellow.
We're few inches on me. But when you slip into a Vionic footbed, so Monica, you work for Vionic. You bring us this great brand that I love. I own lots of Vionic.
Yes.
What makes Vionic so different, especially with a walking sneaker?
You know, you're a runner, so you know. Running sneakers, one thing. Walking sneakers, a whole different category, and something that you really need to pay attention to, because you really want to ensure that you are making the right motion with your foot in the sneaker that a walking sneaker can do, so that you're getting that heel-toe contact, and that's that striking point, right? When you walk, one foot is always on the ground, whereas when you're running, one is off. So super important to have that extra stability in the right places, but Vionic is totally different because you're getting all the Vio motion technology inside, as well as the fun design. So you get a fashion fun sneaker that's really supportive. It has all of the things that you want in that biomechanical footbed, in that insole that we know and love, and that's where really all the magic happens.
You could take it out. If you have an orthotic that works really well for you, you can take this out. But even if you are not an orthotic wearer, this is a really great place to start too.
It is, and you know, you'll find yourself putting them in a lot of your other shoes that you own.
That's true.
Something that myself, my family, everyone who owns Vionics in my world does, because you get that support. So getting that deep heel cup, this is gonna stabilize the foot. So think about that when you're walking a lot, when you're taking a lot of steps. Never more important than to have that stability, getting all the arch support that meets the curves and contours of your feet. And then you get that flex, the cushioning. And because this was designed specifically for walking, you have that top line cloth that's gonna really work on the moisture. And then of course, that perforated heel for all the wicking away.
And that's why you might have thought that you made a really good sneaker purchase and thinking, well, you bought that big running brand for $150. When you're running, where your foot connects to the ground is typically more at the ball of your foot.
Exactly.
And you don't have more of that support in the heel strike, right? They're designed to roll you forward, so it's a different motion than when you're walking. So think about this, these are now $109.98. They're normally $139.99 is what you would find them at retail. Our QVC price is a little less because we always have a great value. But now you're saving about $30 and you get free shipping and handling. So use the 4 easy payments. Cameo Rose is what Jackie has on. They're gonna fit very true to size.
Yes.
We've got medium and wide widths and whole and half sizes. I like to have even just like a little wiggle room in the toe box.
Always, yes.
I have some wiggle room in the toe box.
Gotta do that.
Right, so really important. Let me show you all the colors. Tony is in that blue mist, which is really pretty. So if you love blues and denims, you could do the blue mist. That also looks really cute with the shell print. She's got it on the tank with our today's special value, but the pant that I have on, that one would be really cute. So you could do the blue mist choice like Tony. The cobblestone's really popular. It's a fabulous neutral. The problem is we only have 400 left. We kicked off the shoe for the weekend. We had a big day of Vionic yesterday, and this one was also very popular. So only 400 remaining. A nice all black sneaker. This one also has, it's not an all black sole, but really from the top it reads black, which is really nice. So there's your black sneaker. Cameo pink. And then we also have them in the cream. Man, my arches needed this.
You know, I was looking at you earlier. I'm like, ooh, she looks good. She's gonna be super excited.
Feel that later.
She'll be super excited when we do our sell together because, you know, again, you're getting all that support. You also get a really fun sneaker. So it's a mix of media. You're getting the suede as well as that beautiful patterned mesh upper that you have there. And it's all stretch gore lacing. So you're slipping into these. It hugs your foot. You still feel very secure, but it's just so easy to get into not only do you have that gore lacing upper, but you also have 2 really large pieces of gore on the inside that are gonna stretch as you slip that sneaker on, which is great.
That natural alignment, I don't think we realize how important it is.
Very
and why, because it could be after a day of walking, you're like, oh, my hips hurt, my knees are aching. And the reason why is because of the shape.
It's
and
the
not having
natural
support.
alignment that so much of us are missing, and we don't even know it. So about 75% of Americans tend to pronate, and that's where we kind of roll in, where our foot is searching for that support. Without that arch support, without that stability in your heel to put the foot in that proper position, we're not getting that. So this is gonna put you in that proper position. And you know, oftentimes we do demos here in the studio. We did a ton of them yesterday with our TSV. And you see the second our model steps into just the insole. Just when we put the insole on the ground, what a difference it makes to really make that correction in the foot. And that leads to everything in your body being stacked properly so you can have that alignment back.
Don't get me wrong, I love my high heels, but you know the shoes that I wear for the longest hours of the day, Vionic. To be able to have that support, that deep heel cup. Now, this could just be your, like, I'm wearing this sneaker as a fashion sneaker.
Right.
You know, you're out for a day of sightseeing, you're going to the cafes, it becomes that sneaker. It can be your serious walking shoe, too.
Absolutely.
Your fitness shoe. $109.98, make sure you have the proper support. When you step into a Vionic, it feels different. Your body is cradled in the best natural way. That's the Vionic difference. It's a 687-213. So we have the cream I have on, nice neutral, cameo pink. This one's your black choice. Now, cobblestone has been very popular. And then we also have the blue mist as well. So be sure to get that cobblestone before it's gone. There was only about, was it like 400 remaining? Medium and wide widths, whole and half sizes as well. Monica Tenorino, thank you.
Thanks, Allie.
Shell, yeah. Oh, thank you, Alana. You know what, though? After you've done a little walking, you
Miss
might
Edna,
need...
come out here, my darling.
You might need a little joint support.
Well, I mean, I call it snap, crackle, and pop. Because I wake up in the morning.
That's a cereal.
And I get out of bed.
Okay.
And I snap, I crackle, and I pop.
Okay.